Look at those tires. Damn.
So I made it to PFI and I got the hatch on the dyno. It's not strapped down yet, but I was messing with the wideband. That's why all my interior pieces are pulled apart. And I was trying to hook up the signal wire from my innovative wideband to the computer so the computer would know what the air fuels were, so I could turn on some like protection and stuff like that. It just really helps to have the wideband hooked up to the computer. But I was having some issues with the output. So I guess this innovative has two outputs. There's this brown wire and this yellow wire. The yellow wire goes to the gauge and then the gauge runs perfectly. And then the brown wire is supposed to be another output. And I tried running that to the Hondata, and even Brent was helping me out. We're playing with the voltages and stuff and looking on the website, and we couldn't get it to talk to the computer like it should. And then we tried using the white wire, or the yellow wire I mean, and we tried to tee it. You can still see it right here. So the yellow wire was going to this white wire, which goes to the gauge, and then we tried to tee the brown wire to the computer off that same output because we know the gauge is working right, and we still just couldn't figure it out. So I mean, sorry if that sounds confusing, but it wasn't really working right, and the gauge was starting to read some like wacky numbers after we did that. Like it seemed way off. And long story short, we hooked up a AEM wideband and put it in my downpipe, and then ran the gauges side by side, and my wideband is reading way leaner than a brand new AEM, and I'm really not trusting the innovative right now. So what I'm going to do is just completely take it out and put a brand new AEM gauge in the car, and then I should be able to hook that one up to the computer with no issue at all. So I'm just gonna get rid of this innovative. It's been giving me a lot of problems for a while now. So I'm just gonna switch to AEM and make it easy, and everything should work great. I also was missing a couple of bolts on my flange, so I got those put in there. I got a Gatorade bottle sitting on the transmission to the valve cover because I still need to hook that to the catch can, and I got a couple other things done, but it's pretty much ready to do some pulls once I get this new wideband put in it. So I'm gonna work on that right now, and then hopefully we'll be ready to tune. And you wiping my wing off for me?
Bro, this wing has never been so shiny. Look at it. Brand new.
Dude, I can see your reflection off of it. Look at that. Look.
When's the last time you
Stand right over here. Look at that.
When's the last time you cleaned your car, bro?
I've never cleaned this thing. It's been a long time.
It's about to be real shiny.
I really appreciate it, man. Now it's gonna go so fast.
That's what happens when I get bored, bro. Shit gets stained.
Yeah, and Shane's all cleaning the Integra.
Look at that one.
Yeah, dude, that thing's never been cleaned before, ever.
He's motivated now.
And now it's immaculate. So I got the new wideband hooked up, and Brent just has to play with the computer.
So hot.
Yeah, you weren't a fan of the AEM or the innovative.
No.
Not at all. So I finally switched to the AEM. This is like their new one, and it works really good. So he just has to play with the settings and get that all figured out, and hopefully it will talk to the ECU like it should. And then we can start tuning. Sweet, so you ready to go?
As soon as we strap it.
Oh yeah, we gotta strap it down still.
Rip it.
Got the AEM in there. What are you guessing for first pull?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know where the boost controller is set, so I'm guessing at least 500 no.
Man,
And Brent will play with it.
safe,
Well, I don't know where it's going to be.
That was a safe bet.
It's lower compression on the same boost. It's not going to make as much.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Which one, the black and yellow?
Yeah, the black and yellow wire.
So we can see the torque numbers. 428. Tires were rubbing a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully it'll set in more so
Yeah.
it won't rub.
It might rub a little bit.
It might.
All right, so we're trying a different tire on the driver's side. Hopefully this one doesn't rub. We just left the passenger side because it was already clearing a little bit, so we'll see if it works. And that last pool is actually 504 horsepower, and the 400 whatever was torque. I was reading the wrong number. So it did make over 500 right there, but he's still just getting started. Oh, 546.
Nice. 437 torque.
Yep. Oh, 624. And 474 foot-pounds of torque. Oh, hey, when'd you get here?
Get here. Hey, what's up?
I've been here, bro.
That's sick. 624.
I'm happy with that.
And this is what? 10 to 1 compression system?
Did that feel all right?
Yep.
Good?
Good.
Think you can mess with, just double check like the drivability and shit too?
Just clean that up a lot.
Did you? All right. Yeah? So what were you doing with like the brakes?
So I loaded up so I can get into the top cells, so I can.
Oh yeah, like so you can watch it.
So I can watch it. If I don't load it up like that, then I'm just guessing.
Nice.
That don't work.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a lot better now because it was definitely running really rich when
Well,
I was
you can
just
see.
driving it around.
Look at all our air fuel numbers,
Yeah.
so you can see.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's way better now that I have the sensor, so you can actually see the
Yeah.
air fuel
Yeah.
all the way
So we
through.
can get off this. And
So that's
go.
another reason why it's nice to have it hooked up to the
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah, and then you can see what we were under boost.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Sweet.
Beautiful.
Gets right up to 624 and then holds it all the way across. How many PSI? 21 PSI. So it obviously makes a little less horsepower now that the compression's lowered. It's like 80 or 90 horsepower less on the same boost, but I'm still happy with that. That's like what I wanted it to be around, about 620 I think is what I said, and I'll just leave it right there.
Yeah, we got a great.
I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome power band. Comes up and holds it all the way across.
Holds it all the way, keeps climbing.
So I'm happy with that. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be complaining that I didn't leave it at 700, but why'd you turn it down?
You're just a pussy.
But dude, it's plenty on the street.
Stock block couldn't hold it.
Dude, I must be delusional.
If you're really thinking that you can fucking take a stock block to 600-700 horsepower, you know, one of those old stock blocks to 600-700 horsepower, then I think you're delusional. You're you know, tainting yourself.
So you dynoing yours today too?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
I got a janky
You
eBay.
gonna tell them about your upgrade? Oh shit.
Didn't do that.
I'm gonna see them upgrades, boy.
Down there, sunny sun.
Same size turbo as mine now, but just the journal bearing and much cheaper. 150 bucks.
150 bucks delivered. So,
Yeah.
But that one should do a lot better as long as the wheel doesn't explode.
The wheel doesn't explode.
And you're cleaning everybody's car.
Look at the fan. I can't even spray it.
Oh, it's just blowing the Windex
Like
everywhere?
blowing it up.
Where'd you get that hat? I like it.
Somebody gave it to me, man.
I like it.
Love it. Come on, man. He's not even the right handle for it. There it goes. Come on. Alright, I'll keep up. I'm only doing the passenger side.
Dude, it's so dirty.
Super dirty. Look at this shit.
The dyno sauce.
Dyno sauce. The dyno sauce.
You know, we need some like wire cutters. Look at this, look at this. We're onto something. Yeah, write it on there.
Yeah, you do.
You want me to do it? Alright, here you go. Dyno sauce. There it is. Here you go, Brent.
Dyno sauce.
For all your traction needs.
Right? Hey Morgan, got some dyno sauce for all your traction needs? Oh, that'll work. We're figuring we're gonna mount some in the PFC car aimed at the tire.
Then you can just push
And
the button.
then, yeah, the push button that presses on the nozzle.
There you go.
So it bites all the way down.
Probably have an half foot left of that on the At 20% slip, spray the glue.
20%. 50% of the time, it works every time.
So how much power you shooting for this time?
Dude, I just want like 520, but I want it to like hold all the way out to the power band.
Yeah,
Like before on the small turbo, it noses over so hard.
So you're just hoping the big one will carry the power all the way through?
Yeah.
As long as that wheel doesn't blow up, because it is
Right.
rubbing a little
As long as
bit.
the turbo doesn't blow up, I'm gonna just run it till it does. Fucking
Plug it. Sounded good.
$150.
You were two-stepping it earlier, sounded great.
Stepping the fuck out of it.
Got the dyno sauce. Since Wyatt has his Steelies on, we're gonna put some dyno sauce on them. Oh! Yo, 563.
Don't worry, I got the hood.
Thanks. 563.
3, bro.
Holy shit. Are you trying to turn it down just a little bit?
Huh?
Are you keeping it there? Fuck
I
it.
want to turn it down a little.
A little bit.
That fucker gets it.
I mean, it got some eBay parts in there. Dude, that's so awesome. That's so badass.
563. It still noses over.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
still
fuck,
starting to drop off. What, the rod right here? It was his hood prop. It fell off, and then the exhaust was holding the hood up the whole time, and then when he let off, the hood shut.
Shit's so fucking funny, bro.
It's a beast.
Dude, that dyno sauce was working good.
Whatever it is, that shit worked well. Especially on these bald Steelies.
The Steely's dead hooked.
They might as well
563.
be slicks, baby.
We can
That's
hook you up
what
with
I'm
some
telling you,
discount slicks.
I'm gonna put a can of that on both tires and just tape it down when I'm on the street. Who needs slicks? We'll just dyno sauce them down the road, chooching away.
Yep. You only get a couple passes before it wears off, but it'll
Just
work.
Keep it spraying while you're going, bud.
515 and 239 torque.
139 foot-pounds. Oh, it's so sad.
But it made 515
Decent, Ricky.
and it held the power all the way across like you wanted.
Right. I'm happy with it there.
Yeah, that new turbo is definitely working a lot better than the old one.
We'll see how long it lasts.
So it actually makes more torque than that. The torque reading was like all messed up for some reason.
Yeah.
It should be in like at least the 300s, right?
Yeah, it'll be
Like it'd be way more than that. Than only 230.
Pickup deal was off.
Thank you for cleaning off my car. It was really dirty.
I'll see you soon.
Yep, get that super running.
You come by tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll probably be here.
Alright, I quit. It didn't
Stencil,
work,
stencil not working out. What are you trying to do?
Trying to make a stencil so we could spray the tires. I'm just gonna buy them.
Cardboard's not working too well.
No. I tried. Solid effort.
I'm gonna get out of here too. So, see you later. Thank you, as always. You happy with the Integra, Wyatt? You pleased with the power?
I'm happy. It's awesome. We'll see how long this eBay knockoff works.
Yeah. Want to give him a shout out to the channel. Sketchy DA. Go follow Wyatt if you want to see more on the Integra.
Yeah.
Be in the description.
Sick, man. Awesome.
But yeah, it's getting dark. We're gonna get out of here.
Right on.
And I'll have some fun on the way home for sure.
Yeah, you
Oh yeah, she's happy. So I just made it back in the hatch, and there you go guys. We made 624 wheel horsepower, and I know that is not the 711 horsepower that it used to be, but that is plenty for the street, guys. Even at this horsepower with the boost by gear setup and the big tires, it's still spinning just a little bit, but it does really good on the street at this power level. I'm really happy with it. That's where it was at for the longest time, was right around 610. I used to always have it at that before I turned it up to the 700. So I'm just happier with it right here. It gives me a little peace of mind that the motor might last that much longer, just having about 100 less horsepower going through it. And like I said, 624 to the wheels is plenty. That's still right around 700, if not a little more to the crank. So I mean, it would still be considered like a 700 horsepower Civic, just not wheel horsepower. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. She seems happy. There's still a lot of things we still need to do to the car. I still need to get the front bumper put back on at some point, and later on down the road I still want to do quite a few things with this car. We still need to get a cage before I take it to the track again. I've been meaning to do that for a long time now because I need to get some more safety things put into this car than just having the stock seats and the stock seat belts with like only a couple bolts holding the seats in right now. So there will still be more things to come for the hatch, but I'm really happy with it for right now. We'll see how she does over the lifetime of this motor, see how long it lasts. I'll keep you guys updated, won't hide anything, so if it does blow up again, I'll be upfront about it and say it blew up, lasted this long, but I'm pretty confident with this build, but you never know. Could have done something wrong. I did put this motor together over the weekend in a couple days, so I'm sure I could have skipped a couple things because I was rushing it, but it seems to be running pretty good right now. I'm happy with it. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for tonight. Like I said, there will be plenty more to come on the hatch in the future, but I'm just happy she's finally running again. I mean, I got it running pretty fast, but yeah, I'm just happy she's alive. So that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching.